course, art is a verb. Everything's in motion. Everything is moving. So all of our attempts to still it are challenging. It is a verb.
A great art historian at Amherst, who after one of my presentations came up and said, your art's so African, because in Africa, we don't think of it as a noun, we think of it as a verb. And I think it transcended the form. I think it's really about that, both the awareness and magnification of process, that it's not static.
Why do you think that's so important to you, that process matters as much as it has come to?
I think as a creative person, I recognize that in the process are opportunities for creativity.
It is odd, isn't it? Because sometimes I think, the object or the performance or, is kind of a certain kind of engine. And it's driving, and it requires of me a certain kind of set of capacities. But on the way, there's all this other stuff that's going on that is really exciting.
Being an educator and studying Paulo Freire and having him talk about reflection and action as dialogue just really solidified what I understood I was trying to do in the work that I was making in communities. That I needed that praxis, that balance of reflection and action to make that space where the participants would want to share. It provides possibility by giving people more options to be engaged. But it takes a certain kind of belief in their ability.
And that's incredible to me. So I feel part of my job isn't just laying down the tools, it's laying down all the rest of some of this other work so that a person can feel in that moment when it fails, which it will, I have agency, I can take this somewhere. And like you're saying, for a lot of people, that is a big step.
So in some ways, it does bring us back to time when I think about reflection and action. And when I think of reflection action in community action research and the ways that they're using that language, again, it's premised on time in a way that traditional art institutions and performance spaces don't operate in. That's what I'm hoping will bring people into the exhibition, is that unlike a traditional exhibition that's about, me as the viewer coming to learn about that other person, in this instance, I'm hoping it's really like that person's coming to learn about themselves and a lot of other people, not just us as the artists. It's this, scores of people that are on the walls, and scores of people that are in the videos, and just the scores of communities that are reflected in a way that I think people are going to see themselves in a way that traditionally, if I'm coming to see a famous artist show, like I'm just coming to see their filter or them, the world through their eyes.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've tried to do so much, is make this about a world of many people's eyes that you can see yourself in.